Conference of Private International Law. The Hague Conference on Private International Law, HCCH, is an intergovernmental organization in the area of private international law that administers several international conventions, protocols, and soft law instruments. Formation and founder. The Hague Conference was first convened by Tobias Acer in 1893 in The Hague. In 1911, Acer received the Nobel Prize for Peace for his work in the field of private international law, and in particular for his achievements with respect to the HCCH. After World War II, the Hague Conference was established as an international organization. As of November 2017, the membership of the HCCH comprises 84 member states. In addition, since 2007, the membership comprises one regional economic integration organization, REIO, the European Union. Some important conventions. The HCCH instruments cover subject matters in the area of family law and child protection, international civil procedure and legal cooperation, as well as cross-border commercial and finance law. These areas are often referred to as the three pillars of the HCCH. The following HCCH conventions are the most ratified: the abolition of legalization, service of process, taking of evidence abroad, international child abduction, inter-country adoption, maintains obligations, choice of court agreements, Hague Child Protection Convention, the law applicable to trust. The most recently concluded Hague Convention is the Hague Judgments Convention, adopted on 2nd July 2019.
The Organization of American States, OAS. The Organization of American States is the world's oldest regional organization, dating back to the first International Conference of American States, held in Washington, D.C., from October 1889 to April 1890. That meeting approved the establishment of the International Union of American Republics, and the stage was set for the weaving of a web of provisions and institutions that came to be known as the Inter-American System, the oldest international institutional. Today, the OAS brings together all 35 independent states of the Americas and constitutes the main political, juridical, and social government forum in the hemisphere. In addition, it has granted permanent observer status to 69 states, as well as the European Union system. What is the function of the OAS? The OAS uses a four-pronged approach to effectively implement its essential purpose. The organization four main pillars: democracy, human rights, security, and development, support each other and are intertwined through political dialogue, inclusiveness, cooperation, and legal and follow-up instruments that provide. Members. All 35 independent countries of the Americas have ratified the OAS Charter and belong to the organization. Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, United States, Uruguay, Venezuela, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Grenada, Suriname, Dominica, Saint Lucia, Antigua and Barbuda, Saint Vincent, the Bahamas, Canada, Belize, and Guyana. The history of the CIDIP process. Private international law is the body of law that regulates relationships between the individuals in an international context. These individuals can be natural or legally created persons, such as a corporation, but they are private rather than public or state actors. In the context of the Americas, the process of harmonization, codification, and development of private international law has been ongoing since the closing decades of the 80s. The most widely recognized of this is the legal process through the Inter-American Specialized Conference on Private International Law, known by the Spanish acronym CIDIP.
CIDIP 1 and 2. CIDIP 1 held in Panama City, Panama in 1975 adopted C Convention covering international trade and procedural law. CIDIP 2 held in Montevideo, Uruguay in 1979 adopted a international instrument concerning aspects of international trade law and international procedural law, as well as convention on legal institutions related to the general aspect covered by private international law. CIDIP 3 and 4. CIDIP 3 held in La Paz, Bolivia in 1984 adopted international instruments of international civil law and international procedural law. CIDIP 4 held in Montevideo, Uruguay in 1989 adopted 3 conventions and other instruments on international law. CIDIP 5 and 6. CIDIP 5 held in Mexico City in 1994. CIDIP 6 held at OAS headquarters in Washington, D.C. in 2022. To sum up, today 6 CIDIP conferences have been held in various cities in the Americas. The OAS General Assembly recently convened, the date and place of which will be determined in the near future. The CIDIP process has produced 26 inter-American instruments, including 20 conventions, 3 protocols, 1 modern law, and 2 uniform documents.